Not long ago, we saw Halo 3 take the stage at South by Southwest, a yearly conference in Austin, Texas that showcases all kinds of media such as film, music, and, as of this year, Halo. 343 put on one hell of a show that brought a fresh new taste to the Halo event landscape. Instead of it being just a pro tournament, there were several fun, more casual activities that players, fans, and viewers at home could enjoy. But you're here for one thing, and that's some juicy, top-tier Halo breakdowns. The main tournament saw so many fantastic games and nail-biters, but one play that stuck out to us was in the winners finals matchup between Tox Gaming and Team Reciprocity, two very strong teams. Reciprocity were once again attempting to take the glory away from Tox and claim the championship title. In Game 2, we saw both teams face off in the Pit Slayer, where Reciprocity coordinated fantastic teamwork to allow Lunchbox to shine and come back from an 11-kill deficit. Full disclosure before we get started, some of the moments we're about to break down are speculative, such as player positions and spawn locations. Because we cannot see everything in the broadcast, we are using our knowledge to make educated guesses in some minor situations. With that being said, let's take a closer look. There's almost 6 minutes left in the game, and Tox Gaming is up 39 to 28. Tox Gaming show us a 1-2-1 setup. APG in their snipe tower, Snakebite and Lethal in Green Hall, and Royal 2 watching Long Hall from their Needler. On Reciprocity's side, we see Pistola and Lunchbox pushing Green Hall, Roy in Long Hall, and Snipedown spawning in on their courtyard side after just losing his team's sniper on training. Pistola is aware that Snakebite is also pushing rockets and kills him with a couple grenade throws. This causes Lethal to back out of Green Hall and rotate to safety. Pressing their advantage, Lunchbox and Pistola push out of Green Hall, but APG is baiting the push with his sniper and lands a body shot on Lunchbox. Snakebite spawns and does a great job immediately cleaning up Lunchbox while backing down Pistola with some good grenades. Meanwhile, as Pistola is backing away from Green Hall, Royal 2 does a great job winning his lane against Roy in Long Hall, which nets Royal 2 Reciprocity's sniper. Royal 2 has the opportunity to run away as he is still weak and possibly bring Reciprocity's sniper back to the Tox side. Luckily for Pistola, Royal 2 decides to challenge, losing himself the opportunity to run away. However, Pistola throws a plasma grenade instead of shooting, granting Royal 2 a bit more time to pull something off. But unfortunately for Royal 2 though, the wizard throws a perfect second plasma grenade, delaying him from escaping via Long Hall long enough for Lunchbox, who just spawned in, to clean up Royal 2 with some well-placed grenades. While this fight is happening, Snipedown spawns back in on the other side of the map and makes his way back to Tox's snipe tower, where APG is still holding angles. Right before Royal 2 falls, we can see in the kill feed that Snipedown takes out APG, and judging by his tag icon, we can assume that he might be lifting up to APG from a courtyard flank. After slaying APG, Snipedown rotates into Tox's base, but his rotation from tower is slow enough that it may have slightly influenced APG to spawn back in by their Mauler. This is where things start to go south for Tox. APG holding snipe tower prevented Reciprocity from pushing too far into their side of the map for a spawn trap attempt. Remember when Pistola and Lunchbox tried to push through Green Hall and got denied by APG? That path is now wide open, thanks to this great flank by Snipedown. Lunchbox refills his Green Hall lane and ends up catching the late fresh spawn rockets, which were previously dirtied by APG. Dirtied? What the fuck?
Dirtying weapons, I've talked about this before, but essentially if you pick up a weapon the instant that it spawns before it officially falls and settles in the floor, you are delaying the spawn timer on the next weapon until you stop moving for 2 seconds.
He pushes out of Green Hall and uses 2 rockets to kill Snakebite. Since APG spawned by their Mauler, it influenced Royal 2 to team spawn at their first BR. Reciprocity needs to keep up their aggression to maximize this opportunity, as they have a numbers advantage on Tox. Pistola and Roy are pushing Long Hall and fighting APG, opening up an easy flank opportunity for Lunchbox. Snipedown calls out Royal 2 on platform, giving Lunchbox the easy double kill and saving his last 2 rockets. But where's Lethal? Last we saw Lethal was at the beginning of this clip. It's hard to tell where he was the past 30 seconds whilst his team was getting collapsed on, but he reappears coming out of the cuts and gets rocketed by Lunchbox. Reciprocity has Tox on their back foot, and it's crucial for them to keep the aggression up. Tox needs to reset and create a play. They do not want to be placed in a courtyard or mauler spawn trap. We believe Snakebite spawns courtyard and delays his interaction long enough to wait for his teammates to spawn. APG and Royal 2 spawn in their base and realize that they now have a favorable split spawn scenario, thanks to Snakebite being alive on their snipe side of the map. This split spawn can help Tox grab the new sniper rifle, which is about to respawn at the 4 minutes and 51 second mark. They cannot allow Snipe Down to grab their new sniper. Lethal spawns in courtyard and quickly attempts to push out towards runway, knowing that the next overshield is soon to drop. Along the way, he also manages to land some amazing grenades to take out Snipe Down, who is slightly out of position in Tox's pit. This prompts Pistola to focus on a 1v1 with Lethal to ensure Reciprocity can secure the next overshield. Meanwhile, Snakebite tries to get some height advantage in top tower, but Roy is already watching the lift from Tox's Mauler, anticipating the lift up, and is able to snipe Snakebite. Now it's time to go all in or fold, as two huge plays are executed from both teams. Royal 2 is challenging Lunchbox in an attempt to grab the newly spawned sniper, while APG is capitalizing on his patient play in the Tox base to get into an isolated 1v1 with Roy as he is focusing on sniping Snakebite. APG is successful in killing Roy and retrieving Reciprocity's sniper, while Royal 2 is inches away from grabbing the new Tox sniper. But Lunchbox hits Royal 2 with an amazing prediction rocket for the killing spree. Pistola kills Lethal and waits for the new overshield. Snakebite gets the base team spawn as Lunchbox rotates from green to Tox's platform, keeping his aggression up in order to ensure Tox doesn't get away with either sniper rifle. Lunchbox manages to land a beautiful 4-shot to take out APG while under pressure from Snakebite, who almost manages to return the favor. Lunchbox immediately backs down to a safe hiding spot behind Tox's pit box. Right now, he just needs to delay over slay and wait for his teammates to get into position. Royal 2 and Lethal both spawn in by their Mauler. Royal 2 stays back as Lethal throws both of his grenades towards the pit box and desperately tries to kill Lunchbox by holding forward into the needle pit. Somehow, Lunchbox manages to stay alive, even after taking splash damage from one of Lethal's grenades, and is able to peek out and punish Lethal for playing overly aggressive. APG spawns by Mauler and gets quickly double teamed by Roy and Snipe Down as Lunchbox continues to do an amazing job staying alive. Pistola grabs the new overshield as Lunchbox regains his shields and attempts to rotate towards Tox's S1 to grab the fresh sniper he denied Royal 2 earlier. Unfortunately for Lunchbox though, his spree comes to an end when Lethal gets a courtyard spawn and is finally able to take him out with a clean no-scope.
He is playing this phenomenally! Lethal shuts him down! Roy comes in though with the overshield. Lethal managed to get away.
Reciprocity eventually managed to come back from a huge deficit and win the game with only 3 seconds left on the clock.
Roy is looking to do something as well. And Lethal! 49-48! 5 seconds left!
Yes!
And Pistola wins the game!
Talk about clutch. They did this by recognizing when to switch from an aggressive playstyle to a more passive-aggressive playstyle. Reciprocity used the next 3 overshields to slowly secure the weapons and the comeback win.
Oh my god, what a game of Pit TS!
Wow.
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 Are you kidding me?